Cloud 9.
Heart. Cloud 9 was the heart of the initiative. It's you watches what happens to her, and the girl who just loves to fly. By the end, she's a gun. You know.
Right.
I knew the opening scene of when I created the character. Co-created was Stefano Caselli. That the opening shot was just her on a cloud with pure joy going yee-haw. And I knew the last time you were going to see her, by the time she finished her journey, you were going to see an assassination target, maybe a dictator, talking to people on a clear day with just a few clouds. And out of one of the clouds, a sniper rifle was going to come out and shoot him in the head, and then go back in, and that would be her in the cloud. And that was the journey she would take, to start here and end there. And we eventually did that sequence during Secret Invasion, where she blows the Spider-Man, his amazing friend Skrull, Super Skrull, in the head. And that was fun.
So the last one is Dan Slott.
Late! That's what I usually hear with Dan Slott. Late! It's like, I'll get it in.
So,
also works when I'm dead.
Oh.
Very prophetic. This is like, you know, when you see Mama Cass on the Scooby-Doo episodes, and then like, a few days later she dies from eating that sandwich, and you're like, I can't watch that Scooby-Doo episode with Mama Cass. This will be that YouTube. Boy, that was really scary that Dan Slott said when he thinks of his name, he thinks late, and then he died.
Don't say that.
He was walking across the street hit by a bus. The last person to ever see him alive was Marlene.
Well, do you want to tell us one more time about any of your... Before you die. Before you die. Do you want to tell us one more time about any of your upcoming projects?
Upcoming projects. Well, we got the a Mysterio arc I'm doing with Marcos Martin. Marcos Martin is like my favorite guy to work with. When I'm working with John Romita Jr. or Adam Kubert, there is like pressure. It's like, oh my God. I'm doing a story with John Romita Jr. I'm doing a story with Adam Kubert. Ah! And you know, or doing something like New Ways to Die or the launch of Brand New Day. There's like 1 million people are going to be reading this, and there's going to be so many expectations. So it's like there's a lot of pressure when I'm working with Marcos. It's pure joy. It's just guys goofing off, having fun, and he's such a beautiful artist. And the design work he does on every page, he's gorgeous. He's a writer's artist. He's an artist's artist. It's so much fun to work with him. And now we both have Skype. So even though he's in Spain, I get to talk to him on my big computer screen. He's like, hey, yeah. I actually get to hang out with Marcos Martin digitally. It's kind of fun. So the Mysterio arc is going to be really pleased with that. It's going to be a really good book. And we're coming up to a very important couple issues of Mighty Avengers, which is going to bring back who I like to think of is the biggest Avengers villain of all time. Who he's going to fight and why they're going to fight and the secret of the Infinite Mansion, all coming up, and that'll happen around the Siege issues. So Siege. So there's a lot of cool stuff coming up.
Okay, well, on behalf of X-Men Nation, we want to thank you so much for coming and for being with us. And
Thanks.
Stay tuned, there'll be more. Bye.
Bye.